Alright, so a lot of people with the SD card questions over and over again. Here's how to avoid the problem, and here's why it's happening. So here's the back of the motherboard. That's the CPU, APU, whatever you want to call it. It's both. These are the power stages. These are the VRMs and where all the power delivery happens, basically. So your power comes in right here from the battery, then it goes through all these power stages and VRMs, and that splits it along the board. This is an extremely hot part of the board. This should not be here. This should really be on the other side of it, but it is what it is. It's a design oversight. So what happened, I believe, is initially when they built this, they probably had much higher fan curves, and they lowered them so much now to where they're quiet, they use less power, but this is still using the same amount of power. And this is still getting up to about 95, maybe even 100 degrees Celsius. If you look right here, this is the heat sink that goes over it. This is the heat pipe that spreads out to both fans. This is still an extremely hot section right here. And so it's directly above that and then directly beside your power delivery. This is going to overheat. How to avoid it? Do a manual fan curve. I haven't had any issues out of mine. I've done extensive testing. I know a lot of other people who are running manual fan curves and they haven't had the issues either. Asus is going to have to do a manual fan curve and adjust it and apply it to the next update or something. They're going to have to just have a little bit noisier fans. It's going to have to blow more air over it, keep it a little cooler. But that's what's going on. I can guarantee you, take it to the bank, take it, leave it, I don't care. I'm experienced enough with hardware and seeing failures and watching and doing hardware repair my whole life that that is hot. That should not be. Absolutely not. I think these have an operating temperature range between like 75 and 85 C at the most. I've seen some people say 70 to 75 C, but those memory cards should not be exposed to that kind of heat for prolonged amounts of time, especially right here. And if you're running stock fan curves, it's going to overheat. Definitely going to overheat. All right, so manual fan curve time it is, folks, and you shouldn't have this issue as quick or if at all.